Hi there, everybody. Happy Christmas to you. Thank you for joining us today. That's Alan Smith alongside me and myself, Martin Tyler. Well, we don't need to build this one up too much, Alan, do it? Speaks for itself, Barcelona and Real Madrid.
Yeah, one of the clashes in world football, isn't it? So many stars on both sides. Can't wait for this one.
Real Madrid trying to get back to winning ways after their draw, an away draw against Valencia.
Yeah, it wasn't the best of games, and I'm hoping for better here. I mean, that 1-1 draw, it could have been so much more. I just can see another draw, though, here.
One team here can really defend. And there's no doubt about it. Look at the facts and figures, Real Madrid.
It's a wonderful asset to have, isn't it, on the road, coming to a ground like this, and to know that you really have got a good defence.
Barcelona make one change. Jasper Cillessen plays in goal. Jordi Alba starts, despite looking shaky in recent games. Sergio Busquets starts, looking to recover his form. In attack, Luis Suarez starts. He has been not at his best lately. This is the Real Madrid lineup. Marcelo starts, looking to continue his good form at the back. Eden Hazard starts. He was man of the match in his last game. In attack, Harry Kane starts. He's been in tremendous form recently. Well, we've seen with the ambitions of Gareth Bale wanting to leave the Premier League to go to Real Madrid, how they can charm even the great players to the Bernabeu and strut their stuff.
Yeah, I think it's the pinnacle of any player's ambition to pull on the famous white kit. And if you've got that on your CV, you've pretty much done it all.
Referee today, Pedro Ortegilla. Well, all the talk is over. Now the game is underway and Barcelona have started it. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Makes a challenge here. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. And he could get away here. Shot on! Well, his name is shortened to the point, and so is his style of play. Kane scores.
And has he hit a harder shot than that today? And to find the bottom right, that's brilliant.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. And that has opened the scoring. One. That's Filiqueta. Sergi Roberto. Attacking now. Got the tackle in. It was nicely worked until that point. He might be through. That's very gallant goalkeeping to get the ball at the feet of the opponent.
Yeah, keeper showed a bit of pace there, actually, to make up the ground and close down the attacker.
He's reached it again, having looked a bit heavy with the first touch. Well, he's beaten his man. Saw the goal and went for it. Oh, well saved. A decent fist away by the keeper. Is there any other fixture, Alan, that can create such anticipation as Real Madrid, Barcelona, Spain? He's got his shot off now. Well, these conditions can be very difficult for defenders, but also for strikers as well. And it looks as though the pitch got the better of him.
Yeah, and I don't know about whether he's chosen the right studs, because he seemed to slip as he went to hit the ball there.
Luis Suarez. This looks dangerous from Messi. Nicely played through ball. Real Madrid looking good with this attack. Should be. Great stop. The shot gets blocked. Good stop by the goalkeeper. Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance. Now Rodriguez. It's good work between these two. Good forward play from them. Comes in with a tackle. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. Eden Hazard. Short passes, they're keeping the ball. Good through pass. Brilliant football from this team. Challenges for the ball. Messi takes it forward. They set it up well for the cross. And he's gone and won the ball with a very good tackle. Hazard. Kane. Such energy, such athleticism to keep going wherever his team require him to be.
Yeah, what an attitude and what an engine he's got. I mean, he's one in a million.
Comes in strongly. And here come Real Madrid. It could be a chance. Great work by the goalkeeper. The ball is his and he's made sure he's protected it. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. It's looking good, this move. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Now Eden Hazard with a cross. Sergio Busquets. Luis Suarez. Jordi Alba attacking now. Good football between these two. Nice passing. Trying to find a way through here. Probing away. Jordi Alba. Mesut Ozil. He went in well. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. So... start of the second half with Real Madrid at the moment out in front. Mesut Ozil. Sergio Busquets looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Good position for the cross. They've got the ball back by that interception. Looking to play his teammate through. Busquets pushing hard for an equal. Modric. Well, Barcelona, who normally have a lot of the ball and are having a lot of the ball here, but it's not winning them this match.
No, and unusually for them, they're not being...
Saw the goal and went for it. Opportunity now. And that shot's blocked very quickly. He got the last touch, the defender, so that will be a corner. The goalkeeper comes out with a punch. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Neymar. Luis Suarez. There's good progress with this attack. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Confident and quality on the ball. Excellent defensive tackle. Gareth Bale. Here they come on the counter charge. And he goes for goal with his head. Oh, what a fine goal! They lead by 2 now. They'll feel a little bit more comfortable, and they're good value for this advantage at the moment. Goalkeeper nowhere to be seen.
No, he just seemed to lose his bearings completely, Martin. A really odd one for him.
It's a tactical substitution for the losing team here. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Ivan Rakitic. Just a quick update for you on EA Sports, what's coming up for you. Spanish Cup fixture, it's Barcelona. They'll be hosting Deportivo La Coruña.
I don't know about you, Martin, but I'm looking forward to going down to this.
And now the shot! Oh, Rodriguez. Oh, Bale! A brilliant goal from Gareth Bale! That is textbook from him.
Well, the keeper, quite rightly, is disgusted with his defenders because they've just not helped him out there.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. That's given them a comfortable situation here. 3-0 as the game gets underway. Ivan Rakitic. Sergi Roberto. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Oh, good through ball. Crisp defending there. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. Real Madrid looking good with this attack. It's a quick break, and shoots! And a chance he hasn't been able to take.
Well, it's one of the best opportunities of the match, that, and he knows he should have done better.
Well, when they do say, and you've been in these matches, about the psychology of getting it right on the big day, you would have thought ability-wise it's very much level pegging here, but in fact, one side seems far more up for it than the other.
Yeah, I think that does seem to be the case. Whether the one manager has pumped up his players, got them ready, better than his opposite number, that seems to be the case at the moment.
So we're coming down now towards the last. They've opened them up here. Gone for goal in spectacular style.
Well, I was expecting him to be wheeling away in celebration there.
Now Danilo. Lucas Vazquez. Oh, it's lovely passing this. They're knocking the ball around with such opportunity here. Oh, well saved. Real Madrid given the throw here. Now Danilo. Marco Asensio. And here's the shot. Fantastic save. Looking. The shot's on. Now Danilo. It's with Marco Asensio. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Trying to thread it through here. And that's good support as they build this attack. Marcelo. He's got his shot off now. He's blocked the shot well. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Not often you get at this level a game as one-sided as this. It's great for the team with all the goals, but the others just... Shots on here. Maybe the conditions we've got to take into account here. This very wet pitch just put him off his balance.
Yeah, the ball's skidding about too, and maybe it slipped off his foot. It's so wet, that ball.
Now Danilo. Lucas Vazquez. Cut out by the defender. And that is the final whistle here. Real Madrid have victory today. Good play, but they've lost the ball now.
La Liga. Barcelona 0, Real Madrid 3. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Real Madrid with 41 points. In second, Sevilla with 27 points. In third, Barcelona with 26 points. In fourth, Deportivo Alavés with 26 points. In fifth, Las Palmas with 25 points. In sixth, Atletico Madrid with 25 points. In seventh, Athletic Bilbao with 24 points. In eighth, Deportivo La Coruña with 23 points. Bottom of the table, Granada with 11 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Real Betis with 14 points. Third bottom, Celta Vigo with 14 points. Fifth bottom, Osasuna with 16 points.
At this stage, with 16 teams left in the Spanish Cup, it's beginning to be more of an event. The early rounds tend to just wash by many of the Spanish supporters, but there's a good crowd here for this one.
There is, and I think the players will have felt that in the warm-up, and certainly now just before kick-off, they'll be buzzing.
This is a special day, isn't it? Atletico Madrid against Real Madrid.
Well, you look at the two lineups, Martin, it is hard to split them here.
Well, he's been talking now, finally. We've heard from his own mouth that he doesn't want to play for this club anymore, but he is playing today. That's going to be a test of his professionalism and how the fans are going to deal with him as well.
Well, I'm sure he'll get some stick from a certain section of the fans, but he's got to get on with that. He would have expected it. But it's a curious situation. I'm surprised the manager's picked him, to be honest.
This is the Real Madrid lineup. Marcelo starts, looking to continue his good form at the back. Casemiro starts alongside James Rodriguez in the middle of the park. In attack, Harry Kane starts. He was man of the match last time out. He might be through. Bale! Bale! Well, the wonder of the Welshman. It is fantastic. It was a great race, a great pace, and a fantastic goal.
Well, how quickly did they go from back to front there? What a counter-attack.
You can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. So the first goal, it's 1-0. Luis Gustavo. James Rodriguez. It's Isco. And here comes the...
Bale scores in supreme style.
He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. And here is another angle on that goal. Restarting at 2-0. It's a bit about psychology for the so-called underdogs of Atletico Madrid when they face Real Madrid, but they seem to be stronger in mind as well as in body and skill in the meetings in recent seasons.
Yeah, you've got to take your hats off to them, really. They haven't had anything like the resources of their neighbours, Atletico, but Simeone's managed to put out a team that's more than competitive.
Shoots! And there it is, the goal. And it's in for a goal, but it certainly didn't rip into the net. Look at this again, the most venomous of volleys.
Well, one for the scrapbook this, he won't score many better.
Different angle on it here. Off we go again, 2-1. Now Casemiro. Bale. And out by Torres. Excellent play to lose his marker. Fernando Torres! Credit for taking on the shot.
Well, what a good chance that was for him. By his standards, that's the glaring miss.
Now Danilo. Rodriguez. Eden Hazard picked off that pass, and now he's got the ball and a chance to create something. Now Rodriguez. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Isco! He's made the save. Corner for Real Madrid. The goalkeeper comes out with a punch. A timely challenge. Real Madrid looking good with this attack. Good pass, getting it forward. Koke. Rafael Varane. Here's Casemiro. Hazard. Here come Real Madrid. Doing well to keep the ball. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. And he's used his head there to keep his side in possession. Comes in strongly. It's a poor shot, really, in the circumstances. Now, here's a chance to show how good they are at corners, and maybe tries to punch it away. Atletico Madrid now attacking dangerously. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. And the referee spotted that deflection. He's pointed for the corner. And here's the header. And the goalkeeper got across to it. He has cleared it well. Now Eden Hazard with a cross. Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique. Could score! And a chance he hasn't been able to take.
Well, it's one of the best opportunities of the match, that, and he knows he should have done better.
Yannick Carrasco. Real Madrid given the throw here. Marcelo. Rodriguez. That looked very good indeed, but the move is broken down. Koke. Griezmann. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. He's coming forward with some danger. Through pass. Made the challenge well. Behind for the corner for Atletico Madrid. It's a corner again. Well, that's the sort of corner that frustrates the coaches, because they obviously have plans. The delivery wasn't good enough. The shot's on! Well, that is half-time. And we've reached it at 2-1. How did you rate Gareth Bale's first half?
On top of his game out there, and I'm sure he'll be thinking about grabbing his hat-trick in the second half.
In the Spanish Cup, there's a lot of good action in the earlier rounds, and we're seeing some of it here in the round of 16. And the second half of this tie has started.
Yeah, it's been a good match. The first half was entertaining, and more of the same, hopefully.
Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. It's a terrible place to give the ball away. Yannick Carrasco. Griezmann. In strongly. That's a fine tackle. There's some potential in this move. Hazard! Got in the way. Fernando Torres. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Here's Carrasco.
Well, I don't know who the lad saw there passing the ball. Somebody in the crowd, maybe.
Hazard. Good position. The break is definitely on. Defender to it first. Hazard! Oh, what a fine goal! They lead by 2 now. They'll feel a little bit more comfortable, and they're good value for this advantage at the moment. In terms of shots, there is a real gap between these two sides, reflected in the recent goal. But in terms of form, you'd have called it even, wouldn't you?
Well, you would. And I'd like to see the stats at the end as to how many shots they are going to rack up, because they've been peppering that goal.
Well, there's going to be an alteration now, and with the team trailing, you can understand why he's going to make it. Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. And it's played to Fernando Torres. Griezmann trying to find a way through here, probing away. And here's the shot. It's a goal!
I don't know if it was a missed kick. I don't think he quite intended to go quite as close to the crossbar as he did, but he's got his goal, that's what matters.
Well, so important that he's taken this chance, because it still gives them a chance of getting back in the game.
Yep, still got a bit of work to do, but momentum is on their side now. I quite fancy them.
England has it. Into the attacking third. Rodriguez. He might be through. He's got his shot off now. Goal! They lead by 2 now. Took the chance nicely, and that really has given them much more of a basis for the rest of this match. Well, it's a very good goal, and much deserved the way the team are playing.
Yeah, the stats don't lie. The number of shots on target. No surprise that they've scored.
Prospect of even more goals. 4-2 is the score. Jimenez. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. There's real threat from Atletico Madrid in these positions. That's a serious situation. Griezmann! Coming up now, a corner. The ball's just deflected behind for that. We've all got great memories of James Rodriguez in the World Cup of 2014. Although he's at times struggled to live up to those standards, it looks as though he's reaching them in this game, Alan.
He's been absolutely magnificent so far, and that touch map tells you the story. He's been running the show out there and providing assists.
Atletico Madrid will make a substitution here. Now Casemiro. Is Saul. Atletico Madrid now attacking dangerously. Bale. 20 minutes of the 90 still to play. Great chance! James Rodriguez! It's the Colombian who's on target here. For Real Madrid, they're just emphasising their superiority and widening the margin.
Yeah, I think so, and you look at their overall play, and they've deserved it.
Different angle on it here. Well, lots of goals for you to digest here. 5-2. Still time to play. Koke. Quick check on the shot count. 10 shots. Seven on target for Real Madrid.
There's been no wastage here, has there? Really good from this team.
Strong challenge. Shot on! That's a good block. It's good play until they got that challenge in. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. This could be it. The shot's on! Oh, great work by the keeper. Corner for Real Madrid. And that's what we've had so far in terms of corners. Looking for Marcelo. Well, that's always the goalkeeper's ball, and a simple catch as much as anything is simple in this game. Koke. Griezmann. Trying to thread it through here.
Griezmann!
This game isn't all about goals, Antoine Griezmann, but it's an important part of the package. And here he is on target once more. Well, Atletico Madrid get the ball back to the halfway line in a bit of a rush, but it's, I think, an empty gesture. They know they're not going to get anything but defeat today.
No, well beaten, second best.
Here's Lucas Vazquez. Spotted that well and intercepted. He's coming forward. Oh, he's through. No doubt about that. Free kick. Ambitious free kick. But the ambition almost paid off.
Didn't think he was going to go for goal there, but he did. And, yeah, as you say, not too far away.
Kovacic. Marcelo. He went in well. Four extra minutes to play here of added time. Space for the shot. Pushed out by the goalkeeper. It's a quick break. Going for goal! Oh, poor chap, it's an own goal. Well, it is a goal, it is an own goal. I don't think there's much doubt about that, Alan.
No, none at all. You're in those positions so often, and sometimes it does go wrong.
Bad enough to be behind now, but to do it with an own goal. And that is the final whistle here. Real Madrid have victory today. Some celebrations at the final whistle, but they know there's still another job to be done. But it's a good start, isn't it, with the second leg to come?
Yeah, I mean, reasons to be pleased, but the manager in the dressing room now just needs to calm them down and concentrate their minds for this second leg coming up.
Well, let's get a summing up on Gareth Bale's performance from Alan Smith. Alan.
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here won the match for his team.
And here comes the counter-attack. Bale! And Bale...
Spanish Cup. Athletic Bilbao 0, Malaga 2. Barcelona 1, Deportivo La Coruña 1. Real Madrid 6, Atletico Madrid 3.
La Liga is the competition that we're featuring in our match today. I'm Martin Tyler. Hello to you all. Alan Smith is with me. And today it's Real Madrid against Granada. Alan, I was here for the '82 World Cup final. You were still probably a schoolboy then, watching it on the television, but it was a special setting for, obviously, the fixture in world football.
Yeah, it's one of those places. Is there a finer sight? And the Bernabeu packed to the rafters, and with those Galacticos, the white shirts, gracing the surface, knocking in the goals.
This is the Real Madrid lineup. Alexandro starts with Danilo as the fullbacks. Isco starts, a midfielder in good form. Morata is the sole striker today. Let's check on Granada and their 11 players. Well, we put it up, and what looks, Alan, very defensive, but there's flexibility, isn't there, in the side?
Yeah, and I think with his shape, so much depends on the wing-backs, how much they are allowed to get forward and what they can do when they do get forward.
Tackle goes in. Real Madrid given the throw here. Here's Isco. First touch was good, but he's got to work hard to keep the ball. Picasso really tussling for the ball here. Villarreal, a small club with very high standards, have dropped below those standards recently. The league table showing, and it might be difficult for them to get back to winning ways.
To put them in front. Oh, well saved.
Oh, you hate to see that for the player. He's going to be on the sidelines for a little while now, I think. Looks like a pulled muscle. More news on the injury, and Jeff Shreves is the man in possession of the information.
The physio's keeping an eye on him.
Morata! Wonderful save. Had to really reach out for that.
Well, this could be a formality for Real Madrid. He's coming forward with some danger. Well, he could be in.
Modric! And the goalkeeper plunged to make the save.
Referee's decision is a corner for Real Madrid.
Sergio Ramos. Oh, it's awesome. This attacking strength that they've got. They lead again, and they'll be feeling they're going to head for victory again. Such a difficult thing to score on a regular basis at this level of football, but they have found the answer. They've got the formula.
Goal from the very highest quality.
They've scored plenty of set pieces this season, and that one was right up there.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. It goes out wide again. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. And they've got to work hard to try and get... Great chance! Saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. Real Madrid get the corner. Picasso. Ramos. Here's a field after that interception. 1-2, and having a little game of their own here. A timely challenge. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Sergio Ramos. Here's Casemiro. Well, in Real Madrid, we've got a club that's expected to be up there at the very top, and they're hoping that they can keep this going. They're handling the pressure well so far.
Oh, they are, yeah. I mean, when you think of the players that they've accumulated at this football club, you would feel that they should be entitled to do what they've done, but it still needs doing. They've done it well.
Isco! Nowhere near the goal, actually. Modric. On to the attack now. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Read the play well to intercept. And this could... Hazard! Oh, he had a real go.
Well, you can't knock him. He was in the right place at the right time. Just couldn't provide the finishing touch.
It's Isco. Bale. And that goalkeeper can just saunter out and pick that up. And it's Real Madrid who are influencing the match on the scoreline, but not perhaps on the pitch as much as you might expect. I think the opposition have done a good job on them to this point, and they're going to keep us interested, certainly. He might be through. The goalkeeper will get this one, no problem. Wakaso on the attack here. In quickly. That's very good link-up play. Really tried to pass their way through, almost. Good chunk of... The break is definitely on. Modric! That's a shot well off the mark. Modric. Well, the referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. A substitute coming on to try and repair the damage now. Wakaso attacking well here. Modric. Hazard. Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider areas here. Makes the challenge here. We've got the away manager indicating he wants to make a substitution now. Well, it rests with the referee as to whether to stop the play. That's what the laws of the game say, and he has stopped the play. Well, the injured player has gone off. We're going to get the game restarted with a drop ball. Modric. Modric. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Got the tackle in. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. Could be dangerous. And it's out now for a goal kick. Here's Alexandro. Hazard. Kone. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. The referee had a good look at that, decided it's just a throw after the tackle. Here's a chance to attack. They've coped with it well defensively. Modric. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Kone. Tabanu. Well, they're in good position here. They've gone and won it, Real Madrid. Modric.
Real opening now.
And the tackler has been very successful there. He's got possession. Adrian Ramos. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. Well, they're still battling to try and get their search for supremacy successful. Possession facts suggest that battling is still going on.
That's right. One thing having possession, but another thing being positive and using it in the right areas.
Now Sergi Samper. In comes the challenge. That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Morata. Bale. There's good progress with this attack. Morata! Oh. Well, credit for the effort, the intention, but the technique was poor. By the lead, but they're fearful perhaps that this team might lose it.
Well, they won't want to give anything silly away. The opposition are chasing the ball, trying to get it back and trying to get back into this match.
Oh, chance! Hit it well, but just too high.
Well, do you know what, Martin? I think the pressure's got to the lad there. He knew that was an important moment, and he's just fluffed his lines.
Good, consistent display by Real Madrid in this match. Total control. The opposition have given them a few worrying moments, but it's going to be a triumph for Real. Nicely played through ball. Defender to it first. Right from the beginning, we've never known which way this game is going to go, and it's kept its drama right to the last. Good forward play from them. Gone for the through pass.
The shot's on.
Well, it could have been a shot of significance. It's turned out to be a shot of insignificance.
Bit of a selfish decision, that one, from the player, when he could have easily passed it.
Well, it's a 90-minute match, and there's only 2 minutes to go. Here come Real Madrid. And the time to be added on here is a minimum of 3 minutes. Mateo Kovacic. Marco Asensio. Tries the through pass. He's had a go here. He's reached it and turned it aside. And it's a win here as the final whistle goes for Real Madrid. Brilliant effort by the players to produce a match like this in these conditions.
Yep, not the best. Pretty cold out there, but they made sure they kept running about, and that led to a great spectacle.
So what was your view on Sergio Ramos and his participation in this game today?
Oh, lots of energy, lots of quad.
Coming forward.
La Liga. Espanyol 1, Deportivo La Coruña 0. Real Madrid 1, Granada 0. Let's see what that means for the league tables. At the top of the table remain Real Madrid with 44 points. In second, Sevilla with 30 points, with a game in hand on the team above.
It's exactly how these matches over two legs should really be, because the home team did its job in the first leg. Now they're here in the away leg. Are they good enough to hang on to the lead that they got in the first match?
I think it will be tough for them. They're strong at home, this team, so I think defensively they're going to be right at it.
Atletico Madrid, who under Diego Simeone have started to give Real Madrid a bit of a taste of their own medicine. You think of the 2013 Copa del Rey final when Simeone's side beat Mourinho's Madrid.
Well, indeed, and they've been going places, haven't they, in recent years. In 2014, so looking forward to this one.
Real Madrid, they played really well last time out and won at home against Granada.
Yeah, good, solid 1-0 win, and capable of more of the same here.
Well, the clock is ticking on the Vicente Calderon. But for traditionalists and particularly the Atletico Madrid supporters, and it'll be a sad day when it goes, but it is in the name of progress.
Well, that's right. No club can stand still. We've seen that across Europe and the world. And I think the new place is going to hold about 73,000, so it's a step in the right direction. But, well, for sheer atmosphere, it's hard to beat this place.
Atletico Madrid make one change. Starting in goal, Jan Oblak. Juan Fran starts with Felipe Luis as the fullbacks. Thomas starts with Luis Gustavo in the middle. Antoine Griezmann plays up top with Fernando Torres. This is the Real Madrid lineup. Alexandro starts with Danilo as the fullbacks. Morata is the sole striker today. Luis Gustavo. One of the outstanding talents of the modern generation, really. A modern-day player, I guess, with the pace of the game. It suits Gareth Bale.
Scored 3 in the last 3. Another one here will get down a treat.
Morata! On the post, very close indeed. Here the challenge is a good one. Here's a chance to attack. Oh, chance!
Well, he's put it away brilliantly. That kind of chance, it's come to him so early in the game, but I have to say, he reacted perfectly. Really sharp right from the off, and they've taken the lead here.
Well, the keeper really couldn't get anywhere near. First time hit with real ferocity.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. And as you can see from the aggregate score, this has been a very one-sided contest. On to Fernando Torres. And in he goes with the tackle. Marco Asensio. Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. Luis Gustavo. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Defended to it first. Marco Asensio. Morata. That passing is top class. And it's going to be a goal kick. The good thing about these pitches these days, even when we're getting rain like we're getting here, it just goes straight through.
It does, and it means the ball moves so fast across the surface, and that's great for attacking quick play.
Yannick Carrasco. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. And he's up for the header. Great header, great goal. Well, this is what you call leading from the front. A strike from the skipper.
Yeah, he's popped up at a very good moment there.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Modric. 1-2, and having a little game of their own here. Free kick here. On to Fernando Torres. Atletico Madrid now, attacking dangerously. Not such a good cross, I'm afraid. And that will be a goal kick. We're going to look again at Luis Gustavo's goal.
Just poor reactions from the goalie there. I expected him to get a couple of hands on that and save it comfortably. Real bonus for the goal scorer.
Kovacic. Marco Asensio. Modric. Here come Real Madrid. It's a quick break. Shot on! It's a goal!
Well, they look pleased with themselves, and no wonder with the way they stroked the ball about and created the finish, picked out the spare man in the box.
Two for him on the day, and two very well taken goals. Let's see the replay now. And we restart the game 2-1. Thomas. Good football between these two. Nice passing. It's Fernando Torres. There's some potential in this move. And they've cut it out. Possession given away once more. Oh, can you believe it? It is a penalty. He's off.
Well, I don't think anybody, even the player involved, can argue with that.
Well, that's risky going in like that.
Yeah, I think it's badly timed.
Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, sometimes, you know, you can tell by their eyes, and he didn't look the most confident.
Mateo Kovacic. Eden Hazard. Just working away to try and find an opening. Now he's looking for support. Bale! And that is a corner for Real Madrid. A decent fist away by the keeper. Real threat from Atletico Madrid in these positions. This might be it. Very good stop here. Timo Orn, the goalkeeper, with an easy stop. Bale. Now Danilo. Good slide challenge that to regain possession. Well, this is half-time. That's the whistle. And 2-1 is the score at this stage. Well, We'll find out as a result of this half-time team talk that's about to happen how their approach will be for the second half now that they've had a man sent off.
Yeah, might be some harsh words spoken in that dressing room because it was the lack of maturity, to be honest, that saw that player get sent off.
Here the challenge is a good one. Here's a chance to attack. Oh, chance! Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. And he's up for the header. Great header, great goal. And here come Real Madrid. It's a quick break. Shots on. It's a goal! Oh, can you believe it? It is a penalty. I think the coach will be considering his options on the bench. In the Spanish Cup, there's a lot of good action in the earlier rounds, and we're seeing some of it here in the round of 16, and the second half of this tie has started.
Yeah, it's been a good match. The first half was entertaining, and more of the same, hopefully.
Hazard! Oh, and just over the bar. Felipe Luis. Juan Ferran. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Real Madrid looking good with this attack. He's got his shot off now. We're going to get a corner here because of that deflection. And here's the header. That's a fine header, but wide of the post.
Yeah, unlucky. The keeper, you know, he wasn't going to get there.
Here's Sao. Felipe Luis. Griezmann. Hazard. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. He's going to try it, and they have scored. And they do lead now by 2. And they've worked very hard for this. It should get them across the line at the end of the match, we'll see. Well, the unpredictability of football, because no one would have called this really, and the team has risen to the occasion, and they've got a goal to show for their considerable efforts.
Yeah, and it was a good goal as well. And it came at the end of a good passage of play, so they'll get a real lift from that.
3-1 the scoreline as we restart the game. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Alan Smith, tell us about your thoughts on this transfer. James Rodriguez has... Shot on! Well, he had a real go.
Well, you can't knock him. He was in the right place at the right time. Just couldn't provide the finishing touch.
Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball. And now the shot! Super stop by the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball as well. 1-2, and having a little game of their own here. Jimenez. Juan Ferran. Koke. Atletico Madrid now, attacking dangerously. Here's a chance to whip it in. Tackle here, out for a throw, and over the touchline. Koke. Well, he's got support here. Shots on here. Oh, well saved. That's a corner for Atletico Madrid. And he goes for goal with his head. Oh, well, credit for the effort, the intention, but the technique was poor. Carvajal. Kovacic. Well, they're in a good position here. Gets his foot in there. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Now they've got to work hard to try and get it back. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. Attacking well here. It's a cross from Gareth Bale. He's better usually at crossing than that. It was a defender who got there first quite easily, actually. Griezmann came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Soon to come on at EA Sports, the La Liga fixture coming up for Atletico Madrid, and they'll be hosting Real Betis.
Yeah, 3 points at stake.
Morata! That's a goalkeeper hand. On. Real Madrid have decided to bring on a fresh pair of legs. Yannick Carrasco. Here's Alexandro. Now Danilo. And he gives it back to him. Alexandro. Well, this is how the game, many people believe, should be played. It's always been a passing game, but they pass with purpose. Hazard! Maybe the conditions we've got to take into account here. This very wet pitch just put him off his balance.
Yeah, the ball's skidding about too, and maybe it slipped off his foot. It's so wet, that ball.
Challenges for the ball. To ooze around the crowd for a 3-minute add-on, which is what we're going to get for added time. Koke. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Good defending. This might be it! Oh, well done the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball. And that is the final whistle here. Real Madrid have victory today. Well, there it is. The referee has ended it. They are through in this cup game on aggregate.
Yeah, well, the losers can have no complaints over 180 minutes. These boys were the better side.
Nearly challenged.
Spanish Cup. Atletico Madrid 1, Real Madrid 3. Deportivo Alavés 1, Las Palmas 2. Deportivo La Coruña 2, Barcelona 1. Eibar 0, Villarreal 2.
For the Spanish Cup, we are now at the quarter-final stage, and teams are, well, they've been taking it seriously to get this far, but there's really full focus on, I would guess, for this quarter-final hour.
Yeah, you're getting temptingly close to the final, aren't you? And it's a big game between two very good sides.
And our match today is Athletic Bilbao, and they play Real Madrid. What we've got in this game, of course, is two real rivals, and that can bring the best out of both of them. Well, they can be really the heartbeat of the team, these central midfield players, and we've got a new one making his debut today. What do you make of it, Alan?
Well, I'm impressed by the signing. I think he'll give them a bit more composure in the middle of the park. He can get up and down, and he's a good passer of the ball.
In his early days at Bayern Munich, they threw him in, really. Great faith in David Alaba there, and he's not let anybody down, has he?
No, if he plays at left-back, he gives you wonderful pace and energy up that side, and I think that's probably where he'll be playing here.
Bilbao's lineup. Aymeric Laporte plays alongside Echeta in the heart of defence. Beñat starts. He was the player of the game, the man of the match the last time they played. Just one out-and-out attacker in the lineup. Quite a few changes for Real Madrid. Carvajal, the fullbacks. Isco plays with Luka Modric in the centre of the park. Harry Kane is the main striker today. Gareth Bale. Modric. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Modric! It's Modric who adds a scoring touch to his wonderful array of midfield skills. So a real captain's contribution here with a fine goal.
Was a good goal, and it came at a crucial time, I think, for his side. Real captain's input there.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Beñat. De Marcos. On to the attack now. Now Williams. Here comes the cross. Well, it was a cross that he got in quickly, but he didn't really control. Here's Harry Kane. In quickly. Mikel San Jose. Could be dangerous. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Hazard. Eden Hazard. Eriksson! Terrific stop. Real Madrid win a corner. He's got his shot off now.
He wheeled away in celebration, Harry Kane. Another fine goal from the Englishman.
Well, a goal for Real Madrid.
Well, one of those goals that looks like has been practiced on the training ground several times.
Restarting at 2-0. Beñat. Little piece of interplay between the two. Ball goes out of play here quite clearly. An attempted pass, but not a good one. Carvajal. Christian Eriksen. Kane. Hazard. Doing well to keep the ball. Modric. Nicely played through ball. Good piece of tackling there. Eden Hazard. And shoots! Oh, great work by the keeper. And that'll be a corner. Trying to thread it through here. Bale! Oh, well saved. Well, that's gone behind. It'll be a corner. And here's the shot. Terrific tackle. Here's Williams. That could open them up. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Christian Eriksen. It's a quick break. Hazard! Good stop by the goalkeeper. Mikel San Jose.
His teammates will thank him for that.
Eden Hazard. Well read by the defender. Attacking well here. Benya. It's Isco. This is the kind of pitch that I think attacking players favour, Alan, don't they?
I think they do, yeah, because it means mistakes from defenders and you know, a little bit of miscontrol, loss of footing, and you're in.
Well, here comes the support. They cope with it well defensively. Christian Eriksen. Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. Muniain. Oh, he's through. Raul Garcia. Goalkeeper hangs on. Modric. Comes in strongly. Raul Garcia. There's good progress with this attack. Valenciaga. Defender to it first. Hazard! What a fine save. Valenciaga. Well, they will know, and I'm sure the manager's going to say to them when they get into the dressing room, it's only half-time in only the first leg. But what a good start.
Yeah, they've had an excellent start, taking the chances so coolly, and worthy leaders at the moment.
Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Modric! There's that special buzz around this quarter-final that cup competitions bring, even here in Spain, or especially maybe here in Spain. And here we go for the second half.
Yeah, I mean, that first half, so much to admire about it. So let's just hope from the fans' perspective we can see more of the same.
Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. They've coped with it well defensively. They've got the ball back. The interceptor got it for them. Hazard. Bale. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Now the shot! He's missed the target by quite a lot in the end. So, Alan, what about the first 45 minutes he's played on his debut today?
Well, I was expecting better from this player. I mean, he's got the second half to remedy the situation. The good news is his team are winning.
Well, here's something to make you sit up and take notice on the transfer front. Toni Kroos has moved to Barcelona.
Well, he arrives with a reputation and a bit of a price tag now, around £50 million. Can he handle it?
Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. He's got his shot off now. Still striving to get back into this match. And that was a good effort, but it's going to be difficult.
I think they needed that to go in all truth, didn't they, to have any chance in this match?
Bale. Here's Isco. Well, we're two-thirds of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Real Madrid given the throw here. It's Isco. David Alaba. Spotted well by the defender, cut it out. To throw in for Real Madrid. It's Isco. And in he goes with the tackle. Here's Isco. Gareth Bale. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. And it's Williams. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Fighting hard to get possession. Promising build-up until that challenge. Gets his foot in there. Soon to come on the EA Sports, the La Liga fixture. The break is definitely on. Here's a chance. Isco! Out in front of goal. Letting the shot go. The goalkeeper plunged to make the save. That'll be a corner. Corner goes straight to the opposition. Real Madrid given the throw here. Gareth Bale. Could score! Oh, great work by the keeper. As for Real Madrid, their next game, Alan?
Well, they're paired with Malaga in the next match in La Liga, and I think they're going to coast home.
David Alaba. And here come Real Madrid. Ericsson! He's kept it out. Keeps it going well. Shot on! Well, you've got to compliment him for trying, but that's well off target. Well, you can score a goal at any point in a game. He hasn't really looked like scoring any so far, has he? He'll be hoping for better as the match develops.
The opposition must be absolutely delighted. They'll be hoping to restrict him to as few touches as he's seen so far.
Well, the clock's showing 9 minutes left to play. Nice interplay between the two of them. He's coming forward with some danger. Made the challenge well. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. Now they've got to try and regain possession. Should be, and he's put it away beautifully. He has made an immediate impact with this goal.
Oh, the perfect start for the lad, and didn't he take it well?
No slacking in these late minutes here, and the chance to extend their lead, and they have voraciously gobbled up the chance.
Well, they played some really good football out there today, and that was another example of it.
Well, they've widened the margin now. 3-0 they lead. Iturraspe. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Shots on here. Off the post. Carvajal. This could be it. Well, and it's a win. Here as the final whistle goes for Real Madrid. From their point of view, the first leg has been a good one. It's over now, and they are now set up for that second leg, which they hope will lead them to the semi-finals.
Yeah, thoroughly professional, all about concentration now in the second leg.
I think he was the best performer in a good team today.
It's one thing picking this lad out to try and stop him.
Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Modric!
Spanish Cup, quarter-final, first leg. Athletic Bilbao 0, Real Madrid 3. Las Palmas 1, Deportivo La Coruña 1.